I think they feel the pressure, like this might be over, and this is
1000%.
it for them. This is they love it. They love it.
I know. They're between a rock and a hard place right now. They have no idea what their future holds. Plus, with the internet blowing up, wow, because everyone's surmising that Gabriella, the daughter, brings up something, and I don't want to bring it up because I haven't seen paperwork
People
on
are
it
already
yet.
starting to comment that they know what it is about the mortgage.
Yeah,
there
about
are
the
comments.
mortgage and the father's money and all that. Yep. It's all, and they're saying that Gabriella brought it out. I wouldn't be surprised.
What? Like the rumor is that Joe Gorga needed
Mortgaged
money and
his
mortgaged the
father's
parents'
house, and they lost the house
because he needed money. And is that why the father moved in with Teresa? Or was
that's what they're saying.
So like,
and they're saying the sheriff's department actually got the parents out of the house because the house went into foreclosure. So again, this is what the internet's saying. I'm not saying I know inside information, but I've heard this for a very long time. But I haven't seen paperwork on it. Teresa didn't come out and tell me, but if Gabriella says it, you could take it to the bank. If Gabriella says it.
Well, and it makes sense because Teresa's saying like this season, you're going to understand why I've been protecting them. So I guess she's saying as a daughter, you did this to my parents.
Yep.
Like
when she says mind blowing, that would be mind blowing.
I think that would be mind blowing. I think we've uncovered it. If this is what it is, and she's like, "Look, you did this to my parents. I fucking hate you, but I'm not going to tell the world because you're still my family." And then that does make Teresa look good. It makes Teresa look
embarrassing.
Good.
Yeah, it's embarrassing that someone in your family would do something like that. It's embarrassing. So it's a catch-22 for her. But if the daughter brought it up, that's been on their minds.
It's been on their minds. They talked about it, but then can't you have some siding with Teresa? Like, wow, you're not horrible. You were protecting your brother.
I don't think she was protecting him.
Well,
I think she was protecting herself. I think it's embarrassing.
Really?
You got to remember, she still needed them to film with until she met Luis. Notice how as soon as she's with Luis, that's when it came out. Come on, let's dig deeper. She needed them. And once she didn't need them, she was like, let it rip.
And my digging deeper. So I think once they're off the show, I think this season will air. The reunion is where we got to focus, get security for the reunion. Like you said, they might have another season after that. I think that's
and then that's it. No, and then that's it.
And you know what? Then I say after this, because if you look at the BravoCon, I am not, guys, I have no horse in the race.
Neither one of us can care less. But
I'm just giving
we're
you
here to analyze.
Please don't tell me I'm team Teresa. Like, I'm team nobody.
I'm team nobody.
I'm team behind the velvet rope. That's all I care about when I talk about these people.
Me too.
But I believe, because if you look at the behavior, I think Melissa's mortified at Joe Gorga's behavior from BravoCon.
Me too.
I do. And I think when they're off the show, as you say, they're only married because they're on the show. And they need,
at this point,
it's over 1 million, Kim. It's over 1 million.
I know.
I think when they are done, I truly believe she's not going to be with the guy that she allegedly had the affair with, because he is married. And
of course not.
I think
that ship sailed.
I think like a B-list Yankees baseball player. She's not getting A-Rod, but some B-list, the guy will make like $1 million, and he's gonna
he already made his millions.
He's gonna give her rocks and jewels and I think she's gonna leave Joe.
Okay,
Gorga.
but can I just give you another scenario?
And yes, and Trey ain't gonna be there for him, and Melissa is gonna have a hot Yankees player. She's gonna be out at the Tom Iorno, little Tommy will be right next to him. He'll be out. They'll be at the clubs every night, VIP. The guy will be on a plane flying to play the away game in San Diego, and she'll be in first. Her life.
Okay, but let me tell you how they get another season.
Joey will be left alone.
You know how they get another season?
How?
She files for divorce. They keep her as a housewife, and they go through that whole crazy drama, ugly shit.
That'll keep the job.
That'll keep her job. And he'll be on the side filming. Could you imagine how wild that would be? Covering the separation and divorce. Ugly. That would be another season. And that would bring crazy drama to the show. I don't want that. Liz, I don't want a family to break up.
Me either.
But
I think this is going to happen. I do.
Yep. You know,
Look,
listen, that's
it's like
just,
a
we don't want
win-win.
this to happen.
No,
but
we don't. I don't. It's a win-win for Melissa, right? She gets a hot Yankees
Either way.
baseball player, some guy
Either
with
way.
money. I think she's over him at this point. Anyway, I think this behavior she is mortified at.
Yeah.
And
It's scary. It's scary because I think that.
And then you keep your job for 1.7 million. It's like win, 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 win.
Yeah. Yeah. So listen, there's so many options here. There are so many options. So Gorgas, don't get too nervous yet because there's a lot of options. So just play it out. But the stuff that's coming out on the internet, that's what I'd be more concerned about, not the show. Not the show. The stuff that the people are digging up.
Well, it
But you see
doesn't
what
make
happened?
Melissa look bad if Joey borrowed money and mortgaged
No.
the parents' house.
No.
This guy.
But I call them Bonnie and Clyde. I do call them Bonnie and Clyde because I think she knows a little bit. You can't sleep with somebody every single night and not know everything, you know, like that kind of stuff, because people are calling the house for their money, for the windows that they put in. It's a little bit different. Speaking about that, let's get into something else with Beverly Hills.
Jesus, I know.
But here's the thing also. Jen Shah is out of BravoCon, blah, 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 because she pled guilty. But Teresa pled guilty. Joe pled guilty. I mean, and they put the show off for a year and they gave Joe his own show. Something's not right. Something's not right.
That's what people are saying.
Oh, because what Teresa did wasn't what Jen. How do you know? How do you know how many people they stiffed for money? How do you, like, nobody really knows. Andy didn't really know.
Right. And I mean, just for anyone who's confused, Jen Shah was not at BravoCon and was not invited there. She was
crashed. Disinvited.
This is not allegedly. She 100% was not invited.
She was invited.
BravoCon
she was invited, and she had plans to come, and so she came. But she was disinvited. But
But now that she's caught, she's saying I was invited. She's not saying
because
she was.
She's just not. She's omitting the fact that she was disinvited. So, but she's right, because I've seen all over the internet. Hello, other people pled guilty, and you gave them a huge contract. So something's not right here. Something's not.
And by the way, everybody, stop talking about Erika in the same sentence. Stop including her.
That's
She's
right.
not. There's Eric as a lawyer. Erika Jayne, I can tell you right now, she will never be charged with a crime. Write that down.
Not.
And she has severe financial issues. The IRS is not going away. You can declare thing. Like, she's not out of the woods. But if anyone thinks there's nothing,
no comparison.
Erika Jayne will not be criminally charged